Got to lose, 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 got to lose.
Hey guys, it's Trigger Happy, and I'm hosting today's video. Today we're going to see some adult/mature anime that you can give a try. Before we go further, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. So without further ado, let's get started. Coming at number 10 on the list, we have Sekiri. This anime has been dubbed, premiered at July 2008, having 25 episodes, and the genres are action, comedy, ecchi, harem, and superpower. In this anime, struggling yet brilliant teenager Minato Sashihai has failed his college entrance exams for the second time, resulting in him being regarded as worthless by those around him. However, the course of his seemingly bleak future is altered dramatically when a beautiful, supernatural woman falls from the sky and into his life. That woman, Mitsubi, is a unique being known as Sekiri, a humanoid extraterrestrial with extraordinary abilities. These aliens are known for kissing humans carrying the Ashikabi gene in order to awaken additional latent powers deep within. Recognizing the potential within the seemingly insignificant youth, Mitsubi kisses the bewildered Minato, initiating a bond between the two of them. This drags him into the high stakes of the world of Sekiri. Coming at number 9 on the list, we have Freezing. This anime has been dubbed, premiered in January 2011, having 24 episodes, and the genres are action, sci-fi, harem, drama, romance, ecchi, martial arts, and seinen. In this anime, decades into the future, humanity is under siege by an alien race known as the Novas. These inhumane beings leave devastation in their wake wherever they appear, with the efforts to stave them off becoming known as Nova Clashes. Young women known as Pandoras and young men known as Limiters are implanted with stigmata to give them superhuman powers and are trained in military academies, where they must learn to work together if humanity is to have the chance of surviving. Freezing tells the story of Kazuya Oi as he sets out for his first day at the West Genetics Military Academy, right when the battle royale is being undertaken by the Pandoras. It is here that he mistakes Sterilizer El Bridget, a powerful Pandora known as the Untouchable Queen, as his deceased sister and celebrates her. Though he costs her the match, she finds that his touch doesn't drive her away and decides to take him as her limiter. Coming at number 8 on the list, we have Spice and Wolf. This anime has been dubbed, premiered at January 2008, having 25 episodes, and the genres are adventure, fantasy, historical, and romance. In this anime, Hollow is a powerful wolf deity who is celebrated and revered in the small town of Paslo for blessing the annual harvest. Yet, as years go by and the village becomes more self-sufficient, Hollow, who stylizes herself as the wise wolf of Yotso, has become reduced to a mere folktale. When a traveling merchant named Craft Lawrence stops at Paslo, Hollow offers to become his business partner if he eventually takes her to the northern home of Yotsu. The savvy trader recognizes Hollow's unusual ability to evaluate a person's character and accepts her proposition. Now in the possession of both sharp business skills and a charismatic negotiator, Lawrence inches closer to his goal of opening his own shop. However, as Lawrence travels to the countryside with Hollow in search of economic opportunities, he begins to realize that his aspirations are slowly morphing into something unexpected. Coming at number 7 on the list, we have Black Lagoon. This anime has been dubbed, premiered in April 2006, having 24 episodes, and the genres are action and seinen. In this anime, within Thailand is Ranapur, a deprived, crime-ridden city where not even the authorities or churches are untouched by the claws of corruption. A haven for convicts and degenerates alike, the city is notorious for being the center of illegal activities and operations. Enter Rokuro Okajima, an average Japanese businessman who has been living a dull and monotone life. When he finally gets his chance for a change of pace with a delivery trip to Southeast Asia, his business trip swiftly goes downhill as Rokuro is captured by a mercenary group operating in Ranapur, called Black Lagoon. The group plans to use him as a bargaining chip in negotiations, which ultimately failed. Now abandoned and betrayed by his former employer, Rokuro decides to join Black Lagoon. In order to survive, he must quickly adapt to his new environment and prepare himself for the bloodshed and tribulation to come. Coming at number 6 on the list, we have Kanokon. This anime has been dubbed, premiered in April 2008, having 12 episodes, and the genres are comedy, ecchi, harem, romance, school, shonen, slice of life, and supernatural. In this anime, the timid, virginal Kota is a new student at Kanpo High School. And while others in the situation might be a wallflower forever, Koto has no such luck. He has attracted the attention of the busty Chizuru, who happens to be a fox deity. However, Koto's misfortunes don't stop there. He is also pursued by Nozomu, a wolf deity. Between being molested, propositioned, having his face shoved between mammoth breasts, or witnessing endless panty shots, Koto must attempt to maintain his studies, even though all Chizuru and Nozomu want is to be the one to deflower him first. Coming in number 5 on the list, we have the Cornstar of Stigmata. This anime has only been subbed, premiered at January 2010, having 36 episodes, and the genres are action, superpower, supernatural, ecchi, and seinen. In this anime, when Tomo Yamanobe's father, the former headmaster of Saint Mikaloyov Academy, disappeared, he left nothing behind except for a piece of art called the Icon. Soon after his disappearance, rumors of a serial killer attacking female students at the academy began to spread. As Tomo and her sister, Mafuyo Oribi, head home after being tormented at school, Tomo trips of an injured silver-haired boy who abruptly vanishes while being tended to. Mafuyo goes to look for him, only to discover that the church holding the icon is burning down. When she tries to save the painting, the rumored serial killer suddenly attacks her with a mysterious ability to control magnesium. Appearing out of nowhere, the silver-haired boy who can control iron rescues Mafuyo. Coming in number 4 on the list, we have Scum's Wish. This anime has been dubbed, premiered at January 2017, having 12 episodes, and the genres are drama, romance, school, and seinen. In this anime, to the outside world, Hanabi Yasuroka and Mugi Awaya are the perfect couple. But, in reality, they just share the same secret pain. They are both in love with other people they cannot be with. Hanabi has loved the childhood friend and neighbor Narumi Kanai for as long as she can remember. So, she's elated to discover that he is her new homeroom teacher. However, Narumi is soon noticed by the music teacher, Akane Minagawa, and a relationship begins to blossom between them. However, much to Hanabi's dismay, Mugi was tutored by Akane in middle school and has been in love with her since then. Through a chance meeting in the hallway, he encounters Hanabi. As these two lonely souls spend more time together, they decide to use each other as a substitute for the one they truly love, sharing physical intimacy with one another in order to stave off their loneliness. Coming in number 3 on the list, we have Queen's Blade, the Exiled Virgin. This anime has been dubbed, premiered at January 2009, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, adventure, ecchi, and fantasy. In this anime, in a land where a queen is chosen every few years solely by winning a tournament, there can be no short supply of formidable opponents. For one woman warrior, however, an early defeat clearly shows her that she is lacking in experience, though she may be bountiful in body. Fortunately, while defeat could spell one's doom, her life is saved by a powerful stranger. But unfortunately for the savior, less than pure motives and shrewd family members mean her reward is a prison cell. Her release is prompt when the unseasoned warrior she saved, tired of her current lifestyle of nobility, sets off to prove herself. Coming in number 2 on the list, we have Manyu Hikonochu. This anime has only been subbed, premiered in July 2011, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, comedy, historical, ecchi, samurai, and seinen. In this anime, the Edo period of Japan gave rise to a clan of warriors with a very specialized magical skill. The clan was known as the Manyu, and the skill was the ability to administer a sword strike that could shrink the size of a woman's melons. Grave concern has arisen in the Manyu clan due to the actions of the chosen successor, Chifusa, disgusted with the breast-obsessed society that the Manyu have created and perpetuated. Chifusa has not only deserted the clan, but also stolen the sacred scroll that details their techniques to growing and severing breasts. Fortunately, Chifusa is not completely alone. Her fellow warrior Cade is sympathetic to her cause, a sympathy that could place her in considerable danger. Now, wanted by the very clan that raised her, Chifusa must defend her life and Cade's while seeking to undo the damage their brethren have done to the land. Finally, coming number 1 on the list, we have Dai Shogun, Great Revolution. This anime has only been subbed, premiered at April 2014, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, historical, and mecha. In this anime, in the Edo period, 3 black ships have come from overseas to force Japan out of its isolation. However, thanks to the giant robots, Onigami, Japan has driven the ships away. The story is of a Japan that never experienced the Meiji Restoration and remains secluded from the rest of the world. The main character, Kiichiro Tokugawa is an ambitious man who aims to unite Japan, despite having a condition that causes him to break into hives whenever he touches a woman. The story begins in Japan, where Meiji Restoration 1868 didn't happen. The tagline says, "I can be the greatest man in the world because I am a virgin."